What happens when a company decides to ignore every rule of practicality and build the most extreme machine they possibly can? This is not a luxury grand tour, not a daily driver, not even a road car. This is the Bugatti Bolide, Bugatti's wildest creation ever made. A machine designed for one purpose only: absolute speed on the racetrack. With a monstrous quad-turbocharged W16 engine, Formula One-inspired aerodynamics, and performance numbers that sound almost fake, the Bolide represents the final evolution of Bugatti's legendary W16 era. And today, we're diving deep into everything that makes this track-only hypercar one of the most insane vehicles ever built. Back in 2020, Bugatti shocked the automotive world when they revealed a concept car that looked more like a Le Mans prototype than a traditional hypercar. At first, many people thought it was just a design study, something too extreme to ever reach production. But Bugatti had different plans. The company wanted to answer one simple question: what if we built the lightest, fastest, and most aggressive Bugatti ever? The result was the Bolide. The name Bolide comes from a French term used to describe extremely fast racing cars. And honestly, nothing could fit this machine better. Unlike the luxurious Bugatti Chiron, the Bolide completely sacrifices comfort for performance. No fancy grand touring features. No unnecessary luxury. Just raw speed, downforce, and adrenaline. Only 40 units of the Bolide are being produced worldwide, making it one of the rarest Bugattis ever made. And yes, every single one was sold almost immediately. The first time you look at the Bolide, honestly feels unreal. The car sits incredibly low to the ground, with a design heavily inspired by motorsport and endurance racing. Every single vent, wing, scoop, and aerodynamic element serves a purpose. This isn't designed for beauty alone, it's engineering for maximum performance. The massive front splitter helps generate downforce at high speed, while the enormous rear wing keeps the car planted during extreme cornering. Bugatti says the Bolide can produce over 2,500 kilograms of downforce at high speeds. That's enough aerodynamic grip to make this car feel almost glued to the track. Even the roof scoop and side intakes are carefully designed to maximize airflow into the giant W16 engine. And speaking of the engine, underneath the carbon fiber body sits one of the greatest engines ever created, an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16. The same legendary engine architecture found in the Chiron, but pushed to a completely different level. The Bolide produces around 1,578 horsepower on regular fuel and even more under special conditions. Just think about that for a second. Nearly 1,600 horsepower in a lightweight track-focused machine. That power is sent to all four wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. And because the Bolide weighs dramatically less than the Chiron, the performance becomes absolutely terrifying. Bugatti engineered the car using advanced lightweight materials, including massive amounts of carbon fiber and aerospace-inspired components. The result? A weight of roughly 1,450 kilograms. For a Bugatti, that is unbelievably light. And when you combine insane horsepower with low weight, you get a rocket on wheels. The numbers behind a Bolide sound almost impossible. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour happens in around 2 seconds. 0 to 200 kilometers per hour takes just over 4 seconds. And 0 to 300, around 7 seconds. That is hypercar insanity. The top speed is estimated to exceed 500 kilometers per hour under the right conditions. But unlike previous Bugattis, the Bolide isn't focused on top speed alone. This car is all about lap times, cornering speed, braking performance, track domination. Bugatti tested the Bolide extensively using racing technology and simulation systems usually reserved for professional motorsport teams. The suspension setup is race-focused, the steering is razor-sharp, and the braking system is designed to survive brutal track abuse. Everything about the car screams aggression. And perhaps the craziest part? Drivers say the Bolide feels more like a fighter jet than a normal automobile. Step inside the Bolide, and you immediately realize this is no ordinary Bugatti. Luxury takes a back seat. The cabin is minimal, lightweight, and completely focused on the driver. You'll find racing bucket seats, a Formula-style steering wheel, exposed carbon fiber surfaces, and advanced telemetry systems. There's no giant infotainment screen, no luxury massage seats, no unnecessary distractions. Everything exists for performance. Even the seating position is inspired by race cars, placing the driver low inside the chassis for maximum control and connection with the machine. The cockpit feels intense, mechanical, and purpose-built. Exactly what a track monster should feel like. The Bolide is more than just another hypercar. It represents the end of an era. As the automotive industry moves toward electrification, the legendary Bugatti W16 engine is approaching its final chapter. And the Bolide may very well be the most extreme expression of that engine ever created. This car is Bugatti showing the world what's possible when engineers are given total freedom. No compromises, no limits, no concern for practicality, just pure automotive madness. For collectors, the Bolide is already considered a future legend. For enthusiasts, it's proof that internal combustion engines can still create emotional, jaw-dropping experiences unlike anything else. And for the lucky 40 owners around the world, this is probably the closest thing to owning a Le Mans race car built by Bugatti. The Bugatti Bolide isn't just fast, it's a statement, a final celebration of engineering excess, a tribute to combustion power, and one of the most outrageous hypercars humanity has ever created. So the question is, would you actually have the courage to drive this monster at full speed? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible automotive content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.